The markets move fast, so if you're still manually checking prices or pasting stock data into spreadsheets, this video is for you. I'm Jacob from DataForSEO, and today I'm handing you your Wall Street Survival Kit, 2 automated workflows that will help you keep your eyes on the market and your hands-off spreadsheets. One tracks your stock tickers and emails you updates, and another pulls trending stocks and headlines from a specific market. We'll be using the Google Finance SERP API from DataForSEO and n8n, an open source no-code automation platform that helps to connect multiple apps into smooth workflows. What will you get in the end? No code, no more manual work, just clean financial data flowing in hands-free. Hit like, subscribe to our channel, and let's get started. First off, let's install the DataForSEO community node. You can install the package in n8n if you are self-hosting the platform locally or on your server. Here's what you need to do. In your n8n dashboard, navigate to Settings, Community Nodes, and click Install a Community Node. In the npm package name field, enter n8n nodes DataForSEO. Click Install and wait for the installation to complete. After that, you can go straight to credentials to save your DataForSEO API login and password. All done. Now we can start building custom automations with the DataForSEO nodes. Let's take a quick look at what exactly we'll build. The first workflow is a daily stock tracker. You can choose the stocks, Apple, Tesla, Bitcoin, whatever, and get a new spreadsheet plus an email update every morning. The second workflow is a local market and news reporter, say the London Stock Exchange, and pulls the most active stocks and financial headlines into a concise report. You'll be able to monitor regional markets in real time or collect structured data for long-term analysis. Both automations use the same base tools: Google Finance SERP API from DataForSEO, Google Sheets, Gmail, and n8n to connect it all. Now, we'll quickly walk through how it all works and how to set everything up inside n8n. I promise it's easier than it sounds. Our first use case is the stock tracker. This setup actually consists of 2 separate workflows, one called ticker search and the other called stock tracker. They work together to fetch, organize, and deliver daily stock updates automatically without you touching a thing. First, let's talk about the ticker search workflow. It uses the DataForSEO Google Finance ticker search node to find relevant stocks based on a keyword you enter. That could be a company like Apple, an index like Dow Jones, or an even asset like Bitcoin. Inside n8n, this starts with a manual trigger. You kick it off by clicking Test Workflow. The workflow pulls back stock identifiers like AAPL, NASDAQ, along with displayed names and current prices. Then, with the Split Out and Edit Fields nodes, it formates the data. Finally, a Google Sheets node saves that structured list into a Google Sheet, so you now have a clean set of stock tickers ready to track. Once you have your stock identifiers, the second workflow, the stock tracker, takes over. The stock tracker is designed to run automatically on a schedule, typically once per day. It starts with a schedule trigger, then reads your list of stock identifiers from the Google Sheet you created earlier. Google Sheets and Google Drive nodes handle all the reporting and file management. Each stock identifier is sent into the DataForSEO Google Finance Quote node, which retrieves the latest stock data, including current price, price change, percentage movement, and trend. The results are processed with Split Out and Edit Fields nodes, then saved into a new Google Sheet as a daily report. At the same time, the stock data is appended into a historical data spreadsheet, letting you build a full timeline of stock performance over time. Finally, a Gmail automatically generates and sends you a stock update email summarizing the latest values, like your own personal market briefing delivered straight to your inbox. Now let's check the data. Here's the Google Sheet with your identifier. Here's your daily report data. And this is what your historical stock report will look like. Neat, right? Quick recap. The ticker search gives you the tickers, and the stock tracker monitors them daily, stores historical data, and emails you the latest updates. And the best part? You don't have to build this from scratch. You can simply copy our JSON templates by following the link in the description. Just copy the code and save it as a JSON file. Then upload the file directly into your n8n instance. That's it. From here, you can proceed with configuring and customizing the workflows as needed. The stock tracker workflow is a simple but powerful tool for keeping your eyes on the market without manually refreshing stock pages. Now let's move into the second automation, a local market stock and news reporting system built with the Google Finance SERP API and n8n. This setup lets you pull the most active stocks from any specific local market. whether it's the New York Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, or even smaller regional markets. And it doesn't just stop at stocks. You also get the latest financial headlines from that market, fully structured and ready for reporting. Let's break down how it works. First off, we indicate a location. In n8n, everything starts automatically with a schedule trigger. You can set it to run daily, weekly, or whatever timing you need. It then uses a Google Sheets node to read the market location from your template file. After pulling the location, n8n uses Google Drive nodes to create a fresh copy of the report template and save it into a separate folder, organizing your data day by day. Next, the workflow passes the selected location into the DataForSEO Google Finance Markets node. Make sure to set market type to most active in your workflow so you get real-time data on the top performing stocks in that market. The API response contains two kinds of data. First, the stock details like ticker, price, trend, and price change. And second, the market news headlines with title, source, and URL links. That's why at this point, the workflow splits into two paths. One branch uses split out and edit fields nodes to process and format the stock data for the market trend sheets. The other branch does the same for the news articles, sending them into a market news sheet. Now, let's open our report with the top market movers and the most relevant headlines. Besides the tab with your target location, this template includes a tab with retrieved market trends, and another one storing the latest market news. With this setup, you can monitor different markets just by changing the location in your input file. Want to switch from Germany to Japan? Just update one cell. The automation will take care of the rest. No need to rebuild or manually tweak anything inside the workflow. Over time, you'll build a rich historical archive of stock activity and news trends across multiple regions, making it easy to track changes, spot patterns, and run deeper analysis. And just like the first automation, you don't need to build this from scratch. Simply copy the JSON workflow template from our article and upload it into your n8n instance for customization. So, just like that, you now have two fully operational real-time automations running. One to monitor your key stocks and another to keep a finger on the pulse of local markets around the world. No coding, no manual updates. This automation kit gives you everything to survive and thrive. If you want to try these workflows, the link in the description will take you to the full article with a step-by-step guide and ready-to-use JSON templates. Leave a comment to share what you're building with DataForSEO and n8n. We'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to like this video and hit the bell icon for new helpful tips. See you in the next one.